What's up, guys? Jack here discussing the Boston Celtics, 17-time NBA title winner, and looking forward to making it 18 at some point in the near future. Now, Brad Stevens is moving into his fourth season as the coach of this team. He's helped develop an identity that is on the defensive end of the court, with pit bulls on the perimeter like Jay Crowder, Avery Bradley, and Marcus Smart. Now, this team obviously is ahead of schedule. They were supposed to be rebuilding, and this last season was really supposed to be about when things start to get on track, and this year would be the year they look to get into the playoffs. But obviously, they finished 48-34 last season, losing in the first round for the second year in a row. They lost to the Hawks last year, and they had injuries in that series to Avery Bradley. Jay Crowder was dinged up before that series even started, and it didn't go as planned. They were able to cue in on Isaiah Thomas on the offensive end, and they weren't able to really get anything going on offense. Now, what did they do this offseason? What did Danny Ainge add to this team? Well, he added a lot in one man, and that man is Al Horford. He is going to come in and immediately solidify the center position that they've been looking to shore up ever since they traded Kevin Garnett. Now, in addition to Horford, they added the number 3 pick in the draft, Jaylen Brown, who's not nearly going to have as big of an impact as Horford this season, but hopefully he can develop into something major down the road. Now, the Celtics are obviously based on Isaiah Thomas on offense. He is their leader, he is their go-to scorer, and he is their best player on that team. He's able to score not only from the perimeter, but also on the interior. As a 5'8" guard, it is kind of ridiculous the ways he's able to get off his shot inside. He is so crafty and so able to do so. Now remember, he wasn't even supposed to be a starter last year. He was pigeonholed into that 6-man role he's had the first couple years of his career. And Brad Stevens looked past that, and he inserted him as his starter because he knew his team needed the offense that Thomas can provide. And as the go-to guy, it is tough to say whether they could, win a title with him. But for right now, he is more than enough for this team. And now that they're adding Horford as a secondary scorer to go along with, Avery Bradley and Kelly Olynyk on the offensive end, the offense seems to be on the rise. Now, like I said, defensively, they were 3rd in the league last year. And I anticipate this team keeping that 3rd ranking, if not improving. I think this can definitely be the number 1 defensive team in the league now that they've added Horford, who's a great communicator at the back of the defense, calling out screens and whatnot back there. He is also a solid to above average rim protector. He's not the biggest center and he's not a great shot blocker, but he moves his feet so well and he's a very smart player. Now, Avery Bradley and Jay Crowder, to me, are the unsung heroes of this team. What they provide offensively with 3-point shooting and spacing, and defensively, both those guys. Obviously, Bradley, was a defensive first-team player last year, and Jay Crowder is a great defender in his own right. But the key to this team heading into next season has to be Marcus Smart's development on the offensive end. Without Evan Turner there to be the secondary ball handler and really the primary ball handler of the second unit, that's the role that Marcus Smart is looking to take over, and it's going to be critical for the Celtics that he does it and does it well if they're going to contend with the Cavs and the Raptors, but mostly the Cavs. That's what they're looking to beat, and that's obviously the goal for every team heading into this season, to beat the Cavs. They are the reigning champions. Yes, I know the Warriors did add Kevin Durant, but the Cavs are the reigning champs, and you have to beat the best to be the best. Now, guys, I think this team's going to finish either 2nd or 3rd in the Eastern Conference. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and remember to subscribe and share this video. Thanks for watching.